Hello, my name is Ashley Cheeseman and this is Break the Mould. Well, hello, and my name is Ashley Cheeseman and this is Break the Mould. I would like to, in this little video excerpt, try and pass on some basic foundation points on how you can change your beliefs on what's happening to you in your normal lifestyle. Just to give you some little ideas, Nottingham, 1980, I was at an army training camp taking one of my little exams, and just before I went to start the week of tests, I read a note from my mum, and the note said, "It is not a crime to try, but it is a crime not to." Now basically what my mum was saying to me, give it everything you've got. If you fail, you fail. You can't help that. But the one thing you will help is that if you don't give it 100%, then you're only to blame yourself. So I took that on board. I passed the exam and it was my third attempt. Flying colours, it was no problem, because I had this mental ability that I listened to my mum's words. I can then move on from there to another instance. We used to do free weights at a gym in Hayes by a man that many of you may know called Mr. Wolf, Mike, and we had a great time when we used to train in the gym. Now I'll tell you a very funny thing. My oldest brother came to me with the gym, and I've been training for a couple of years at the gym, and I know Mick all the time, Mr. Wolf, no problem. And my brother comes along, and Mick comes in, comes over, "Hello Ash, that's your brother, isn't it?" Shakes my brother's hand. My brother turns round and says, "I'm never going to wash my hand again." Trust me, don't ever take your family to meet someone famous. It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. You don't need it, alright? So, that aside, I used to have a problem pushing certain weights, and I really couldn't get these out of my mind. And my best friend Billy, who's a power lifter, said to me, lay on the flat bench and do bench press, which is the one where you lay and you push the bar up in the sky. Well, I laid down, closed my eyes. Billy told me to do the warm-up, so I lift the bar, press of 10, and you do this, you carry on. Well, I did this, and then Billy tells me he's putting 33s, which are 15-pounders on each end. Now we got to the fourth set, and on the fourth set I'm pushing away, eyes closed. Billy says, "Open your eyes." Scary. I'm pushing 8 22-pound plus a 22-pound bar. Do the math on that, comes to quite a lot of pounds. I'd never pushed that in my life. Now Billy, when we put the weight down, Billy said to me, "The problem with you is what you see is what you believe. You believe because they're big plates that you can't push them." Now what happened there was that Billy took away my belief by making me close my eyes. Listening to his instruction, I was able to push a weight that I'd never dreamed of pushing. It was out of my dream scale, and there I was pushing it. I had the strength already in me. The kind of ultimate point was a guy called Will Holden, who's called, he has a training company called Soul's Management, and this is a 4-day training course when I was with Honda, a Honda franchise, car franchise in the UK, and this guy deprograms you and reprograms you as a human being, and he's absolutely spectacular because this guy changed my life. All the skills that I had that were being trapped, that weren't being let out, this guy opened the floodgates. Now it's a bit of a process because you have to be taken to rock bottom and then be brought back up to the kind of person you want to be. Now these are the kind of things that I want to pass on to everyone, who I can. Now, I'm going to be honest, there are certain people I won't pass these skills on to on any one-on-one seminars that we do, purely and simply because you have to have the right kind of mindset and attitude to want to succeed in life. Now, I know from my current experience that there are people I work with in my company that particularly wouldn't benefit from this kind of training, whereas there are other people who will ultimately benefit from this training and really go far. You don't have to be, and it's not a gift, I promise you, it's not a gift. This is all about being taught either how to sell, how to be happy in a relationship, how to have great friends, how to enjoy your social life. These are all things that if someone gives you the key to open the door that's inside your mind, you will do, I promise you. Now, I've been very lucky to train with some great trainers. I'm still training now, 13 years plus, with my same martial arts instructor master, Mr. John Hine, and I've never looked back because we have great times. We have our ups and downs like anyone, but positive training has changed me. I've run my own school for over 10 years in Catford, South East London, for Tai Chi health and fitness. We have a blast. I've got 3 instructors who I've personally trained from my class that now run their own schools. One in Norway, one in Forest Hill, and one in Dulwich, South East London. And they both have reasonably good sized schools. They're both people that want to change the way they live. They like helping others as well, so it's really good fun. I've personally trained people who I work with when I was in the retail automotive industry, the car trade, who have gone on to be managers, assistant managers, even leave and go to work for other companies, again using the skills that we were trained for. Now, I've had a whole lot of training from all these different companies, which is the important part, and I'm going to pass some of that training on. Now, some of it I'm going to give away for nothing, don't get me wrong, but please understand that not everything's going to be for free. I'm like anyone in the world. I'm going to make a business and I want to run a business, so I will make and charge at a certain point. Now, I don't do the 6 CD sets like you see on all the other coaching people, the emails you get, buy our CD, free offer, limited time offer. There won't be, within the next 24 hours, you must sign up to my program. What there will be, and my people are working on this who do the website stuff for me, is a new website whereby you'll get little snippet preview panes, little windows that will give you a glimpse of what's on that particular. It'll be either a CD or a PDF that you can download. Now, these will be paid downloads. All right, they're not going to be free. You're going to pay for them. I'm the one that's had to sit there and write all this down. You know, fair's fair. But there will also be one-on-ones. We have a magical thing, which is the Facebook and Twitter, all these different internet things that if you want to, you can send me a video message and I will reply to it and I will help you the best I can. Geographically, if you're locally enough or within certain areas, I would actually physically come and train you. Now, my experience is I'm 40 years plus. I live in a 3-bedroom house, semi-detached. I'm not, as my wife kindly jokes about, videoing this from my villa in Marbella looking over the beach, or the manor house up in the country from the big library, which probably wasn't even their house when they videoed it. It may be, I may be wrong, but I'm a normal everyday person like the rest of you, but the difference is I have a talent, is because something I've learned and picked up on, which is teaching and coaching, I want to fulfill. Now, you've made the first step by visiting BTM, Break the Mold, and we can only but build on this. This is the important part. We can build on it and build on it. It's a two-way street. I don't charge thousands of pounds. We'll talk about charges and that in videos to come, but for now I will give you some more snippets of what we can do and how we can do things. I'm going to talk to you about your work, your workplace, how you can interact with some of your associates and make their life better to make your life better. Relationships is always a tricky one, but it's good fun. I I've been happily married now for over 15 years. Most of my friends don't last, but we have. It's about finding the right person. If any of you have ever seen the film called Hitch with Will Smith, I call it Hatch. It's quite funny, but it's Hitch. Great, love the guy. He's very positive. I've met some great people around the world, some great masters, instructors, friends through the internet. So this is a whole training. It's a new way of life. The internet, the video ways forward is spectacular, and that's what we're going to work on. So until we talk again, BTM, which is break the mold. Always remember that. The only person that can make this happen is you. No one else. You're the person that will make this happen. Okay? I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye bye.